हेलो एवरीवन, नमस्ते। और आज का जो टॉपिक है वो है हैव अ मैजिकल डे। हैव अ मैजिकल डे, ये हम बहुत बार अलग अलग भाषाओं में कहते हैं। लाइक वी से गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग। डू यू नो द रियल मीनिंग ऑफ गुड मॉर्निंग? Good morning is just wishing the best of the times to other person. But many times we just say good morning for the sake of it or just for being formal. Now, here have a magical day means praying to God, or if you believe in any particular entity and you believe in that higher power, then praying to the universe for the best possible outcomes for every activity that we do. And this is called as intention setting. Yes, setting the intention. Now, according to you, what is intention? What do you think? You can unmute yourself or you can write down in the chat. Many times we take time to think because we don't think about intention in our daily life. Intention means what? हिंदी में उसे इरादा कह सकते हैं, उद्देश्य कह सकते हैं, या फिर आप ये भी सोच सकते हैं कि इंटेंशन, ओके, एम और गोल. Goal is something which you try to achieve, but intention means, yes, it is close to that, but still intention means, like for example, I want to achieve a goal of losing 10 kg of weight in the next 3 months. But what is my intention? Why do I want to reduce that weight? The intention is so that I feel healthy, fit, energetic, and younger. So that is the intention. So if you couple your goal with intention, then you will have a totally different experience of your journey of life. So this chapter is based on the intention. What is the intention? Intention is not one of the forces, it is the only force that is present. And how can we say that? Before going deeper into that topic, let me ask you if anyone has any question to ask for the conversation. If there is any question, you can unmute yourself or you can raise your hand. And if you think that you don't have any question, then we can move ahead. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, this is not my question actually related to my friend. Actually, nowadays she is suffering from the divorce case is going on of her. So
Okay.
she is little depressed, ma'am. So from 1 year I am handling her, but nowadays it is getting difficult to handle her because now she is going under depression. So how to tackle her, ma'am? Means I am trying my level best, but actually now she is not in that condition. Now she stops talking also with everyone. Means
Hmm.
no doubt she is doing her job and everything regularly, but she is means how to I am
Hmm.
little tensed about her, ma'am.
Yeah, I understand that you are feeling that pain and you think
Yes,
that you should be able to do something. But the first
yes.
question is, what
Huh.
does she want? She wants divorce or she wants to get together with her husband? That is the main question.
No, no. Actually, her husband's affair is going on, and almost a divorce case is also means that process of सब हो गई है अभी.
Ah.
And now they
So
are
she,
departing, ma'am.
yes, that
But
means,
no, that shock is very means उसको जो shock लगा है ना उसकी वजह से वो बहुत depressed feel कर रही है.
but the outcome of divorce is like, I just want to ask this question कि क्या उन्हें वो चाहते हैं डिवोर्स होना जो आपकी फ्रेंड है?
Uh,
Does she want that? This is the most important thing.
Actually,
See,
हाँ, yes,
divorce
yes,
has
yes, yes, she wants that.
it is,
Because ना मैम उसको जो वो जो सदमा पहुंचा है ना वो बहुत मीन्स बहुत
हाँ,
शॉकिंग है उसके लिए कि उसके हस्बैंड का फिर वो मिस नहीं कर रही है ना कैसे.
Yes, absolutely right. But here, if she wants that marriage to work, it would have worked. If now
No,
it's
no,
not,
she
uh,
doesn't.
it would have worked, but it is not
She
working.
doesn't want to continue. No.
Yeah, she doesn't want to continue. So
Hmm.
maybe she's feeling sad today, but this
Yes.
is for the brighter future and better and newer possibilities in the future. So whatever is happening for the best of future for both of them.
Yes. I'm trying to tell her that
No,
thing
you don't have
only.
to tell her.
Just.
If you just go and tell her, she
Huh.
will feel inside that आपका नहीं हुआ है ना इसलिए आप ऐसा बोल रहे हो.
Huh,
You
huh,
don't know
yes.
how it feels.
Sometimes she get angry on me.
Ah,
Yes, that's it.
exactly. Why does she get angry? Because she's already dealing with a lot. And even if you're trying to help her, your
Hmm.
advices are going to pull her down. Your advices
Okay.
are not going to help her. And many times we don't know how to help people, and we
Hmm.
think that giving advice, giving suggestion is the only way. But
Right.
frankly speaking, this is our old societal conditioning which makes us advise and give suggestions. Lekin
Yes.
people don't want that.
No, my pure intention is that I just want to. She should get rid of that, ma'am, because that pain is so. Means I can see her face, na, ma'am.
Yes,
It's so painful. Means I can
absolutely.
understand her pain.
Your intention is genuine. You want to support her, but you
Yes.
don't
Yes.
know how, right? So how will you
Yes.
support her? Yeah, does she feel supported when you advise her?
She just listen and just miss. Nowadays, so she stops talking also, ma'am. Means previously she was discussing at least, but nowadays, so keep miss. She's keeping mom, ma'am. She never talks with anyone. She
That
just do her work.
yeah. So that means she doesn't want advice and suggestion.
She
Can you?
has she has two kids also, ma'am.
Yeah, she doesn't want advice or suggestion. What she
Hmm.
wants is just gentle emotional support.
Yes.
And if you want to really support her, then
Hmm.
instead of you giving her suggestion, give her
Hmm.
space so that she can open her heart out in front of you. The more suggestions and advices you will give,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
more she will run away from you,
Okay.
because she is thinking that you are not feeling my pain. You are
Yes.
seeing
Right.
her in pain, but you are not feeling, because आप जो suggestion दे रहे हैं,
Hmm.
शायद आप वो अपने लाइफ में कहाँ अप्लाई कर चुके हैं, because you haven't gone through that hard phase, no?
Right.
सो वो तो सजेशन वही इंसान दे सकता है जो उस चीज में गुजर चुका है. तो आपका
Hmm.
काम है उनका सुनना. Listen to
Hmm.
them, what they want to say and how they want to express
Ma'am,
themselves.
actually, that only I want, na, but she doesn't want to talk on that topic also. So,
एग्जैक्टली. यस सुप्रिया
हाँ.
जी, ये क्यों हो रहा है? क्योंकि आपने अभी तक बहुत सारे सजेशंस दे दिए. अब उनके माइंड में ऐसा हो गया कि शी कम्स एंड शी फील्स अभी ये तो मुझे कुछ ना कुछ सजेशन देगी या एडवाइस देगी, एंड आई डोंट
Yes.
वांट
Yes.
टू लिसन टू मेनी मोर एडवाइसेस, क्योंकि आप
Yes.
उनकी जिंदगी में अकेले नहीं है. उनके पेरेंट्स भी होंगे,
I should
उनके
her
रिलेटिव्स होंगे,
space, na.
उनके बाकी
Her
फ्रेंड्स
own
होंगे.
space I should give to her. Hmm?
So there are many advices that are coming her way. So you can create a different platform for her where she
Okay.
will not get any advice. तो उन्हें ऐसा लगेगा, थैंक गॉड ये एक तो दोस्त है जो एडवाइस नहीं दे रही है. बाकी
Okay.
तो दुनिया के सारे लोग एडवाइसेस दे रहे हैं. अब कोर्ट कचहरी
हाँ.
का केस होगा, काफी क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे, एंड
Yes.
शी हैज
Yes.
टू गो थ्रू दैट ना. And that is
Yes.
not very easy. So she needs someone who will listen to her instead of telling her something. तो आप कल जाके ऐसा भी मत करना कि
Hmm.
मैं सुनने के लिए तैयार हूँ, तुम बोलो तो. नो,
Nine.
जस्ट सिट विद हर क्वाइटली, और बस
Okay.
बोल, कुछ भी ना बोलो. जस्ट सिट विद हर एंड सेंड योर ब्लेसिंग्स टू हर. गॉड ब्लेस यू विद अ लॉट ऑफ लव. गॉड ब्लेस यू
Yes.
विद अ लॉट ऑफ लव. बस अपने
Yes.
मन से इस सोच को क्रिएट करके उनके तक मतलब उन तक वो पहुंचेगी, क्योंकि आपका इंटेंशन सही है. And just do
Yes.
that. And if you start giving her advices, or if you start giving her suggestions, then any person will run away from such a person who gives advices. In fact, people want
Right.
someone to listen and understand.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Yeah, and that we can do when we actually give a break to our tongue.
Yes.
और बहुत
Yes.
बार हमें उनके बारे में इतना फील होता है कि हम बोल ही देते हैं, जैसे हमारे बच्चों के साथ होता है ना.
Yes.
We
Yes.
feel,
Yes.
हाँ हमारा इंटेंशन है हमारा, but sometimes it doesn't align with our actions and words. So
No, why I was giving her suggestions because I can't see her pain, ma'am. Because that situation and whatever she's handling in her life, ma'am, is facing her situation. So
you're
it
right.
is so painful, no?
Yes. It is
So I
painful.
just want she should be fresh now always. That's
Yes,
why
सुप्रिया जी,
I'm
this is just like
trying to talk with you.
हाँ, लेकिन ये कैसा, ये सिनेरियो कैसा बन जाता है कि सामने वाला इंसान कह रहा है कि मुझे चाहिए, मुझे
You
सेब
should be
खाने की
happy.
बड़ी इच्छा है, और आप जाके उसे मिठाई का डब्बा दे रहे हैं,
Yes.
है ना? तो आपका तो
Mm.
इंटेंशन अच्छा, आप चाहते हैं उनका मुंह मीठा हो, उनको अच्छा
Mm.
लगे, है ना? ये आप
Yes.
चाहते हैं, लेकिन उनको
Absolutely.
तो मिठाई पसंद ही नहीं है ना, उनको तो सेब खानी है, उनको दूसरी चीजें खानी है जो नमकीन है। समझ गए आप?
Yes. 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 I got it. Let the time passes, ma'am, because time is only the solution for this, na?
यस, वेरी गुड। देखा, आपका ही विजडम जो है, आपका ही इनर नोइंग जो है, वो सोल्यूशन लेकर आया।
Yes.
एवरीथिंग
I
इज,
should give her space, let her handle her own problem. But whenever possible, I'll try to. We'll see. Miss hope so. Okay, let's hope for the best. Actually.
yes, very well said, Supriya ji. Everyone has his or her own journey. We are
Yes.
there to
Yes.
support and walk with them, but they have to
Yes.
walk their path themselves.
Correct.
Yes, thank you very much. This
Okay,
conversation
ma'am.
was
Thank you, ma'am.
beautiful.
I got the answer, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Feeling light actually now
Very
after
good.
talking.
I'm glad that you opened up.
I was so confused, na, ki how to tackle this situation now, because genuinely I want to help her, but now she is not in that mood to listen to me also. So how to means how to help her, na? So yesterday only I thought ki I should discuss with you. That's why I shared this problem with you. Thank you so much.
I'm very happy that you shared it here. It requires courage. And I also appreciate your level of compassion for her. The way
Yes.
you're feeling for your friend is just amazing. I
Thank you,
hope
ma'am.
that more and more people become compassionate so that this world becomes a better place for everyone to coexist. Thank you very much, Supriya ji.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So let's go ahead with the chapter. And the chapter is based on intention. So what is intention? Intention is the only force. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि when you were a child, your अच्छा, आप में से कितने लोगों को ऐसा लगता है, how many of you feel that your mother or father had scolded or they were really angry at you when you were a child? Have you gone through that experience when your parents were angry at you? Yes? Okay. अच्छा, कविता जी के पेरेंट्स ने कभी भी उन पे, अच्छा, ओके, वेरी नाइस कविता जी, बट देन यू हैव मिस्ड आउट ऑन अ ग्रेट एक्सपीरियंस ऑल्सो। यस, सुप्रिया जी कह रही है एट वंस, हम सभी ने कभी ना कभी एक बार अपने पेरेंट्स की डांट खाई होगी, या फिर उन्होंने गुस्से में कुछ बोल दिया होगा, या हमें किसी चीज के लिए मना किया होगा, या कुछ भी, एनीथिंग विच, हमें ऐसा लगता है कि हम कभी, हर वक्त, कोई भी पेरेंट्स ऐसे नहीं है जो हर वक्त अपने बच्चों के साथ एवरी मोमेंट लवी डवी वर्ड्स में कहें, बिल्कुल भी नहीं, बिकॉज देन देयर इज अनदर वे ऑल्सो टू डिसिप्लिन देयर चिल्ड्रन, एंड दैट इज पॉसिबल ओनली इफ यू फील फ्रॉम विद इन। तो जब जब हमें हमारे पेरेंट्स ने गुस्सा किया था, या कभी उन्होंने गुस्से में कुछ बोल दिया, या फिर उन्होंने किसी चीज के लिए मना किया, उस टाइम पर हमें उनके बारे में बहुत ही, मतलब, ऐसा क्यों, ये मुझे क्यों डांटते हैं, लेकिन विद टाइम आप जैसे देखेंगे, आज आपको ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं लगता है कि आपके पेरेंट्स के बारे में आप कोई ग्रज पकड़ के हैं, करेक्ट? आपको ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं लगता है, क्यों? बिकॉज टुडे यू आर अवेयर दैट उनका इंटेंशन जो था ना, देयर इंटेंशन वाज टू क्रिएट अ बेटर ह्यूमन बीइंग आउट ऑफ यू. So even if they had said something hurtful, or they had said something which you didn't like, you don't hold any grudge against them, because you know their intention. And why do you know their intention? Because they had that clear and loving intention inside themselves. So जब आपका इंटेंशन प्योर होता है, तो सामने वाले के हृदय तक वो पहुंचता है, just like the intention of your parents reached your heart. Maybe they might have said no to certain things you wanted to buy, and you said that why can't they buy this for me? Maybe they had some genuine financial issue and they said, nahi beta, abhi is waqt hum ye nahi le sakte, maybe we will buy this after a few days or after a few months. But deep down, you know today that their intention was clear, and they were busy in accumulating money for your future. And that's why they might not have fulfilled all your wants that were materialistic, but they gave you what you needed the most, and that is values, education, food, and your basic needs, right? So why do we feel that much of respect and love for our parents? Because we know that their intention was pure. Now, standing at this stage of life, you might be thinking that I don't agree with many things that my parents say. Yes, you might agree and you might not agree, but then the main thing that is prominent in between you and your parents in the form of understanding is intention, and intention is to provide love to each other. So in today's chapter, the intention is to build a beautiful day. That means the intention is to build even a more prosperous and better future. आज की ही दिन है, हमारा एक दिन, 2 दिन, 3 दिन, ऐसे बहुत सारे दिन मिलते हैं, तब एक महीना होता है. When it is 12 months, then it becomes 1 year. और इसी तरह काफी सारे साल एक साथ आ जाते हैं तो हमारी जिंदगी बनती है. It is our life. So even if you wake up in the morning, आप इवनिंग तक तो आपकी जिंदगी जी रहे हैं. So when you create a strong force of intention in the morning, you are literally creating your future. So are you excited to create your own future and destiny? If yes, then type yes in the chat box so that we go ahead with this beautiful chapter. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. When you type yes, do you know that you become even a better manifester? Why? Because when there is any conversation and you respond to it through typing or writing, you commit to yourself. Yes, I have that power to create a strong intention so that I become creator of my life. I become creator of my destiny. So have a magical day. Have a magical day में आप ये पिक्चर देखेंगे कि यहाँ एक टेबल पे कुछ किताबें हैं और एक छोटा सा पौधा है और घड़ी है. तो घड़ी में 7:30 सुबह के बजे हैं, क्योंकि वो कहते हैं कि सुबह सुबह जब आप किसी विचार की तरफ फोकस करते हैं, तब आप उस चीज को मैनिफेस्ट करते हैं. मतलब उस चीज को अगर वो इमेज में है या ड्रीम में है तो इट टर्न्स इनटू रियलिटी. तो ये कैसे होता है, यही हमें देखना है. इंटेंशंस कॉम्प्रेस्ड इनटू वर्ड्स एनफोल्ड मैजिकल पावर, सेड बाय दीपक चोपड़ा, who is an Indian medical doctor and writer, and Deepak Chopra has done really wonderful work in quantum physics and in the world of manifestation. I have huge respect for him and he is respected all over the world by all the great people and scientists. We must feel proud of this Indian man. So intentions compressed into words enfold magical power का मतलब यह है, जब आपके इंटेंशंस और वर्ड्स अलाइनमेंट में होते हैं, मींस आपका जो इंटेंशन है वही आपके शब्दों में आ रहा है, तब इसकी पावर मैजिकल हो जाती है. अब आप कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. जैसे अगर आपको किसी ने डांट दिया और उनके डांट में अगर आपको उनका इंटेंशन आपके वेलफेयर के लिए नहीं लग रहा है, तो यू रेजिस्ट मोर, राइट? यू रेजिस्ट मोर. आपको ऐसा लगता है इनका इंटेंशन मुझे नीचे दिखाना है, अब तो आई कैन नॉट टॉलरेट इट. लेकिन जब इंटेंशन ये होता है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस हैपन्स विद आवर पेरेंट्स एंड सिबलिंग्स, जब इंटेंशन ये होता है कि आपका भला हो या उनका प्यार आपको दिख रहा है या उनको ऐसा लगता है आपने एक बेटर ह्यूमन बीइंग होना चाहिए, तो आपको उस वक्त तो गुस्सा आता है, बट यू नो, योर सोल नोज इनसाइड कि इनका इंटेंशन जो है वो दैट इज फॉर द लव एंड ग्रोथ ऑफ यू. So you don't feel bad about it, or you can let it go very easily, or you don't hold any grudges. So to see and experience the most magical day of your life, you can be grateful for your whole day before you live it. तो intention setting कैसे करना है? Before that day starts, मतलब अगर आज आप आपके बिजनेस से रिलेटेड कोई इंपॉर्टेंट काम करने जा रहे हैं, या फिर आप आज आपने सोचा कि आज एक एक्सरसाइज सेशन लेते हैं बहुत अच्छा, और आप चाहते हैं कि ये एक्सरसाइज सेशन जो है इससे आपके हेल्थ पर भी इफेक्ट हो और आपको अंदर से भी बड़ा मजा आए. तो ये जो भी एक्टिविटीज है, कोई आपकी इंपॉर्टेंट मीटिंग होगी, या फिर आपके जॉब, अगर आप जॉब कर रहे हैं वहां पर कोई प्रेजेंटेशन है, आपकी एग्जाम है, या कोई भी हो, तो उसमें अगर आपको लगता है कि ये आगे जाकर आपको और ज्यादा फ्रूटफुल हो, इसमें सक्सेस मिले, तो सुबह ही उसके बारे में सोचकर उस आउटकम को आपको कल्पना करना है, ताकि आपने वो फोर्स जो है ना, मतलब वो एनर्जी आपने यूनिवर्स में रिलीज कर दी कि आई वॉन्ट दिस टू हैपन. अब यही एनर्जी आपके पास आएगी इफ योर इंटेंशंस आर प्योर एंड इफ योर विजुअलाइजेशन पावर इज बेटर. सो you simply think through your plans for the day and say the magic words, thank you for each one going well, before you have lived it. It is the easiest thing to do. It only takes a few minutes, but the difference it can make in your day is incredible. Being grateful for your day beforehand creates a magical day through the law of attraction. When you give thanks for the experiences in your day going well, you must receive back experiences going well. अगर आप ये देख सकते हैं कि आपने अपने अपने दिन के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा ब्यूटीफुल एक्सपीरियंसेस के लिए थैंक्स दिया है पहले ही, तो फिर आपको ये मैजिकल एक्सपीरियंसेस तो मिलने ही चाहिए और ये होने ही वाला है. कैन यू सी हाउ ऑथर हैज यूज्ड दिस वर्ड, यू मस्ट रिसीव. मींस देयर इज नॉट इवन एन आयोटा ऑफ डाउट कि ये नहीं होगा. इफ यू आर बीइंग ग्रेटफुल इन एडवांस, देन दिस इज गोइंग टू हैपन. नो फोर्स कैन stop its attraction into your life. If you don't believe you have the power to affect the circumstances of your day so dramatically, think about a time when you woke up grumpy or in a bad mood. Now, many of you must be thinking, but I don't think that I have this kind of power. I don't think that any person can be so powerful that they can make this day magical, or they can transform this experience into magical one. If this thought is coming into your mind, then just go back to that day when you thought that आज बिल्कुल अच्छी नींद नहीं हुई, आई एम फीलिंग सो ग्रम्पी एंड आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड बट आई कुडंट स्लीप वेल. और जैसे ही आप नीचे उतरते हैं बेड से, कहीं जाने लगते हैं, यू हर्ट योर टो, और समटाइम्स यू रियली हर्ट रियली बैड with your elbow, या फिर आप यू आर कटिंग वेजिटेबल्स इन किचन एंड यू कट योर फिंगर. कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा हो जाएगा जिसमें आपको ऐसा लगेगा पता नहीं आज के दिन में क्या है, आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड टू दिस डे, बट दिस इज नॉट अ गुड डे. एंड यू आर गोइंग on and on with the day, and you find out yourself in arguments with your children or with your partner, with your staff members, or any person around you. And sometimes you also can notice that when such a day arrives, you get late to your work, and then all things get messed up. You went off into your day, and one thing after another went wrong, until by the end of the day you were exclaiming that you had a heck of a bad day, as though the bad day happened by accident. और हम ऐसा सोचते हैं, we think that this happened by accident, I don't know what is wrong with this day, but today is a bad day. The reality is that every day is same for the nature. Sun comes and then it sets. At a particular time it rises, and at a particular time it sets. Then how can any day be good or bad? Maybe for you it is a bad day, but for someone it is the best day of life, because maybe they just got married, or they had their first child, or they had their first day of job, or they won some lottery ticket. So who makes that day good or bad? Yeah, maybe it's you. Not maybe, but certainly it's you who is making your day good or bad. And what is inside you that makes your day good or bad? It is your energy, it is your vibration. Now, someone had asked me this question, how to raise vibration. So one way of raising your vibration is being grateful. If you're grateful in the day, then maybe outward circumstances will be as they are. You won't be able to change them, but yes, your response will be changed, and you will have that power to change the outcome of that situation. How will that happen? Let's see. Well, the only reason you had a bad day was because you took your bad mood from the morning with you, and it was your bad mood that was the cause of one thing after another going wrong. आपका मूड खराब है, इसीलिए एक के बाद एक चीजें बिगड़ रही है. That is so simple. Even waking up in a bad mood doesn't happen by accident, because it means that you went to sleep thinking negatively about something, perhaps without realizing it. It is the very reason why you're doing the magic rock practice last thing at night, to ensure that you go to sleep thinking good thoughts. And when we sleep thinking negatively about something, it's a common scenario. That means it happens that 100 out of 100 times that if you sleep thinking or worrying or getting angry or frustrated about something, when you wake up in the morning, you will wake up with that same thought. Yeah, and that's why here comes the importance of magic rock practice. If you do this practice and think about the best thing that happened during the day, then you will wake up with the same thought of gratitude or joy or excitement that, wow, this happened and this was one of the best moments of the day. And if you combine it with count your blessings every morning, then you sets your good mood at night and in the morning. The magic rock practice at night combined with count your blessings every morning sets your good mood at night and in the morning. And they guarantee that you are feeling good before you go off into your day. So before you even go ahead with the day, you are going to have an amazing day for sure, because you have just raised your frequency. You have just raised your vibration because you're feeling good before even starting your working day. To have a magical day, you need to feel good. I don't know of anything other than gratitude that guarantees to put you in a good mood almost instantly. Author says that I know only one way, and that is the gratitude. Only gratitude can guarantee you that you are in a good mood. And that too happens instantly, provided you really try to feel it from within. Many times we don't feel like even being grateful. We think that आज मेरा mood अच्छा नहीं है, and I don't feel like being grateful. I don't feel like, I don't find anything to be grateful for. But then that is the time when your smaller self is too active and you are not allowed to create the thoughts of gratitude. In such a scenario, just take a long breath and focus on your breathing 3 to 4 times so that you can focus on your breathing and shift your thoughts. Whatever your plans are for the day today, whether it is traveling, a meeting, work project, lunch, exercise, dropping off dry cleaning, playing a sport, going to the theater, meeting a friend, yoga, cleaning your house, going to school, or buying groceries. Turn today into a magical day by saying the magic words, thank you for each plan going well, before you leave it. तो आज कोई भी काम हो सकता है, कोई वर्क प्रोजेक्ट हो सकता है, आपका खाना बनाने का काम हो सकता है, एक्सरसाइज हो सकती है, या फिर यू हैव टू जस्ट गो टू प्ले अ स्पोर्ट और यू वांट टू मीट अ फ्रेंड, योगा है, या आपके घर की सफाई है. हो सकता है ऐसा काम है जो आप बिल्कुल भी एंजॉय नहीं करते. वॉट एवर इट इज, अगर हम पहले ही इस हमारे दिन को प्लान करके वी से थैंक यू फॉर ईच प्लान गोइंग वेल, तो फिर वो एक्सपीरियंस आने से पहले ही आपने क्या किया है, उस रास्ते पर जाने के अपने ऑब्स्टेकल्स हटा दिए हैं. So gratitude, what does gratitude do? This energy increases your vibration, and because of that, the obstacles to achieve your goals reduce drastically. If you are a person who writes daily lists of things you need to do, then you can go through your daily list and be grateful for each one having gone well. Whether you do this magical practice in your mind or on paper, the most important thing is that you feel the result of each plan or activity was the best it could have been. तो हो सकता है आप उस पेपर पे लिखे अपनी टू डू लिस्ट, लेकिन सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है, फील करना कि आप कैसा रिजल्ट चाहते हैं. हम में से बहुत सारे लोगों को आदत है अपनी टू डू लिस्ट लिखने की, है ना. सो टू डू लिस्ट जब लिखते हैं तो क्या करते हैं, हम ये सोचते हैं कि आज मुझे क्या क्या करना है, आई शुडंट फॉरगेट दैट. एंड व्हेन यू राइट डाउन दैट टू डू लिस्ट, व्हाट हैपेंस, you if you don't visualize it, then it is just a to-do list, just a to-do list, and it may burden you also. But then if we follow this assignment of feeling the result of each plan, then it might bring the best possible result for you. So when you write down going for a yoga class, maybe, so you can just imagine, wow, I'm feeling so good internally after this yoga session. I feel as if my body is trimmed. And I am fit, lean, muscular, and energetic. So you are just visualizing the best outcome. When you use gratitude ahead of time to have a magical day, it wipes out unexpected problems or difficulties before they happen. जैसे हमने पहले कहा, when you feel that gratitude from within for that magical day, then you just remove the obstacles that are between you and your goal or your task. The more you use this magical practice, the better your days will become. And from the smallest thing to the important things, everything starts going well in your life. The bumpy days smooth out, and instead of frustrating or troublesome things happening in your days start to have a magical flow about them, and things seem to magically go your way with less effort, no worry, no stress, and far more joy. Yes. So, if you do this practice, all the obstacles and most of the major obstacles will be removed, and you will not feel frustrated because now you have faith that something great is going to happen. And you will also witness how things start flowing into your life. There will be less effort, you will feel less stress and worry. And when you reduce those emotions of stress, worry, and anxiety, automatically your happiness quotient increases and you start feeling joy for everything you do. When I first began to use gratitude to have a magical day, I chose to give thanks ahead of time for the events in my day that I didn't enjoy doing very much. There are many things and tasks that we don't like. For example, washing dishes. For some people, cooking is a boring task, cleaning house is a boring task, or buying groceries is a boring task. For most of the men, the work that is related to clerical jobs, it is boring. And there is a lot of fuss, or there are a lot of arguments with certain people while going for that job or work. And in such times, we feel really stressed. Ye kaise hoga? Whether this will be successful or not. How will I be able to create that conversation? Or how will I be able to finish this task? I don't think that this will. So there are many thoughts of fear, doubt, and stress and worry. But before doing these tasks which are not likeable, if we create that thought of gratitude and imagine that this has been done and it has been done very peacefully and nicely, and you just focus on the result you want, then it may transform your situation. So, for example, she has said that when she did not enjoy certain things, one of those things was going to the supermarket. At the beginning of the day, I said the magic words, "Thank you for the easy and joyful trip to the supermarket." I had no idea how a trip to the supermarket could be easy and joyful, but I felt as much gratitude for that outcome as I could. तो ऑथर कहती है कि उन्हें सुपरमार्केट में जाना और ग्रोसरीज के लिए शॉपिंग करना बिल्कुल भी नहीं अच्छा लगता था, बट देन शी स्टार्टेड implementing this idea that this can be easy and joyful. Let me have gratitude before I go there. So thank you for this easy and joyful experience. And when she creates that thought, she goes to the supermarket, and what happens? The result of gratitude's magical power was that I got a parking space right at the door, and she doesn't have to waste her time looking for the space to park her vehicle. I then ran into two friends, one friend I hadn't seen for a long time, and we got together for lunch after shopping. So those things started happening into her life, which she liked. That means she met her friend. Now, अगर वो supermarket में ही नहीं जाती, she wouldn't have made this friend. और या फिर if she would have gone to the supermarket, but she wouldn't have set the intention of gratitude, maybe एक मोमेंट भी से भी इनका टाइम मैच नहीं हो पाता और वो नहीं मिल पाते. But because of this practice, at least she had a great time with her friend. The second friend ran into told me about an amazing and inexpensive house cleaner, which was something I had been dreaming of having. And here she fulfills another wish of hers, to have an inexpensive house cleaner. As I did my supermarket shopping, wherever I looked, what I needed was magically in front of my eyes. तो इन्होंने जो भी अपनी ग्रोसरी की लिस्ट बनाई थी, she found out that she was just looking for that thing, and it was in front of her eyes. So we may call it as coincidence, but basically this is the energy of gratitude that gives you a thought to go to a certain place, or that energy plants a thought in your mind, go at that time and here, so that you meet your friend, and then they have a good time together because the intention was set in the advance to have an easy and joyful trip. So universe will make sure how you get what you want. But many times when we are stressed or worried or anxious, we are spreading out that a signal to the universe that I like being in worry, I like being in stress. And then no wonder that you get more opportunities to get stressed and worry about. So what I needed, as I did my supermarket shopping, wherever I looked, what I needed was magically in front of my eyes. Everything was in stock on the shelves. One item after another was on special. And as I approached the checkout after doing my shopping in record time, a new aisle opened, and the checkout person signaled me to them. As the checkout person was putting my items through the register. Out of the blue, she asked, "Do you need any batteries?" It was the one item I had forgotten to buy. Coincidentally, when she was getting out of that supermarket and they were checking her shopping items, she just asked out of out of the blue, "Do you want to buy batteries?" And this was one item she wanted to buy, but she had forgotten. How magical that is. Universe is magical, and the way universe creates this coincidence is beyond our understanding. My trip to the supermarket was beyond easy and joyful. It was downright magical. So, if you take this practice as a daily practice, let's see what kind of magics we create in a day. And this is really an experiment which brings a lot of excitement, because if you look at it as a game to play with the universe, maybe sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but whenever you win this game, the universe also supports you so that you win this game. So if you adopt this experiment from tomorrow, just be careful and observant how you are getting magical results in every task that you undertake. It only takes a few minutes in the morning to use gratitude to have a magical day by giving thanks for the events in your day ahead of time. But this one practice alone will change the way the entire day unfolds. Even if I have done magic practice for many times, still, this chapter is opening up so many new things for me also, like it is opening for you. Because we know that gratitude is important, but many times we forget to have that setting intention process for magical day. And when something goes wrong, we think that I am a grateful person, why did it go wrong? But maybe we had forgotten to do this assignment, which creates a magical day. To have a magical day when you wake up to the new day, either before you get out of the bed or while you are showering or getting dressed. Think about your plans for the day and give thanks for each one going brilliantly well. नहाते वक्त या ड्रेसअप होते वक्त या कोई भी आपका डे टू डे लाइफ का जो काम है वो सुबह करते वक्त अगर आप ये सोचे कि व्हाट इज माय टू डू लिस्ट, व्हाट आर माय टास्क फॉर द डे, okay, exercise or having a conversation with your child or going for parent teacher meeting or going for a meeting with your client, whatever it is, just give thanks for the perfect outcome and for the brilliant outcome. Make sure you do this magical practice at the beginning of your day and in one session in your mind. Work your way through the plans you have for the morning, afternoon and evening until bedtime. आप रात को सोते तक के सारे टास्क के लिए आप पहले ही थैंक यू कह सकते हैं, एंड यू कैन visualize the outcome you want. With each plan or event, say the magic words and imagine that you are saying thank you at the end of the day and you are immensely grateful because it did go brilliantly well. Maybe if you are a professional, you might get a wonderful client. Maybe if you are going for a job and you have been assigned certain tasks to complete in a particular timeline, then you will be able to do it because you are getting a lot of support from your subordinates and colleagues. So universe will make sure that you get all the support and cooperation and upliftment so that you enjoy that outcome which you had imagined in the morning. You can use many superlatives. With each plan or event, say the magic words and imagine that you are saying thank you at the end of the day and you are immensely grateful because it did go brilliantly well. You can use as many superlatives as you like to help you feel more grateful. Thank you for the incredibly successful meeting. Thank you for the amazing outcome with the phone call. Thank you for one of the best days ever at work. Thank you for the thrilling sports game. Thank you for the effortless and fun day of cleaning. If someone who doesn't like cleaning, imagine that person is saying thank you for the effortless and fun day of cleaning. And then when you set that intention, naturally, when you go to that task and you are cleaning now, you will remember that intention setting. And now automatically your brain will start thinking about gratitude. I'm so grateful for this flow of water. I'm so grateful for this furniture or whatever you're cleaning. If you pay gratitude continuously, then you are changing the way you feel about that task, even if you don't like. Thank you for the great night out with our friends. Thank you for the relaxing day of travel. Thank you for the amazing energy from my exercise session. Thank you for the best family get together we have ever had. This magical practice is more powerful if you can say the magic words thank you out loud for each experience. But if you're not in a position to say them out loud, then it is fine to say them in your mind. So this practice is so magical कि if you think that you are not in a position to say them, मतलब अगर आप जोर से भी नहीं कह रहे हैं thank you, आपने मन में भी कह सकते हैं. You know what is the other meaning of this sentence? That if you say it loudly, it is more effective. Why? Because when you say the words thank you for the successful outcome of this particular task, you are listening to your own words, right? Your mind is paying attention to the words you speak and the words you listen. So there is double benefit. And that's why if you want any dream, if you want to fulfill any particular dream on an urgent basis, or you want like, I want this badly, then start your day by saying about your goal loudly. Because when you say that, you get double magical power. If you think that you cannot do that, then say them in your mind. After you have finished using gratitude's magical power for every task and event in your day, end the practice by saying, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. We don't know what kind of great news may come. Maybe someone will give you any gift. Maybe if there is any work related to your bank, your accounts, your court case, anything which you think that it's a challenge, maybe it will go smoothly without fail. Every single morning when I finish using gratitude to have a magical day, I give thanks for the great news coming to me that day. So, har subah, if you use this practice of saying gratitude, yeah, feeling gratitude for the magical day, then you will get a great news or you will get success in your task. And don't forget to give thanks for the great news coming to you that day. As a result, I have never received so much great news in my entire life. 1 week after another, one day after another, great news pours in. Each time I receive another piece of great news, I am especially grateful and excited because I know I used gratitude's magical power to bring it. And then even more great news continues to come in. If you want to receive more great news than you ever have before, then just follow in my footsteps. So I have practically used this practice in my day, especially in my clinic. Why, if there is any complicated case that has been appointed on that day, so in the morning, thank you for successful outcome of this case. Or if there is any full mouth rehab case, I just give thank you for amazing outcome, and I just visualize the happy face of the patient is coming to me and saying that thank you doctor, I can chew my food so nicely, I don't have any pain, I'm absolutely comfortable. And you won't believe, but then it becomes very easy to attract such outcomes. How does that happen? Maybe there is some power of intention which drives your actions, which creates that actions which are right for your patient or for your work or for creating that outcome. So in our clinic, we have to work with lab assistants also, our staff members also. So there are many elements which are involved in creating successful dental treatment. And many factors are not in our hands. But since the time I have started using this practice, thank you for the perfect outcome of this case. And many times I don't find any canal, it is overcalcified. And when I use this practice, that patient comes and suddenly I don't know kahan se kuch power comes and I find out that canal, I clean it and I complete my root canal treatment. Similarly, in my project of spreading compassion in this world and holistic healing for the entire world, for all the people, I just create that intention that the conversation I'm going to have with people, let compassion flow through me, even if I don't feel like. So every time I talk to people, I get that patience. I sometimes feel that this is not which I am doing, but this has been given by that power of intention, which makes me patient, which makes me listen to them, and which makes me spread and radiate compassion to that person so that they feel safe in that space. And this has brought a lot of peace and joy into my life. Everything feels worthwhile. And then you start believing in that sentence that not everything can be bought by money, because some experiences which create peace and joy because you could radiate it to others is absolutely unmatchable to any other experience. Why? Because we all are connected to each other, and we can connect to other person, other human being through our small acts of kindness and compassion. So every human being includes everyone, even those people we don't like. So let's start feeling compassion and let's set the intention. Right now, if I want to share something about my life, then I am a member of Emerging Future Foundations, and we work on the intention so that people come from ego, means we are working on ego to eco thinking. That means come out of your ego and start being compassionate towards people. So for that, I have my own core team, and we 4 to 5 people work based on the intention. Our transformative purpose is to create compassionate world so that people live with holistic healing and great and great mental well-being. Don't you think that if people are mentally well, happy, and they are healed from within, they can have better and fulfilling relationships? And don't you think that our life is made up of, or our life is full of only relationships? If you want to be a successful family person, it has relationship. If you want to be successful in earning money, it deals with people and relationships. If you want to be happy with yourself, it deals with your relationship with yourself. So everything in this life is relationship, and that's why we are going to jump into a magical chapter tomorrow. That means heal your relationships. Let's say what opens up tomorrow, but before we go there, let's finish our magic practice number 14. Have a magical day. Number 1, count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, in the morning, work your way in your mind through the plans you have for that day and evening until bedtime. With each plan or event, say the magic words, thank you for it having gone well. Imagine that you are saying thank you at the end of the day and you are immensely grateful because it went perfectly. Number 3, after you have finished being grateful for all the plans in your day going brilliantly well, end this magical practice by saying, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. So, it's very simple. You have to create that intention of creating a magical result in the outcome. And that too in the morning itself, so that you can keep on feeling joy throughout the day. काफी एक्साइटमेंट क्रिएट होता है जब आप ये असाइनमेंट करते हैं थ्रू आउट द डे. चलो देखते हैं अब क्या होता है. यू बिकम लाइक अ चाइल्ड. नाउ आई हैव क्रिएटेड दिस इंटेंशन, लेट्स सी whether this works or not. And then you go to your clinic and you do patient, or you have certain calls which are online, or you have a conversation with your child, and suddenly you come to know that आज आपकी maid नहीं आने वाली है. But you are not disturbed, because at that same moment you just say thank you for a joyful experience of cleaning my house and cooking or cleaning utensils, whatever. And you go there, do that task, and you are not frustrated, you are not cursing your maid, you are not thinking pehle batana chahiye tha, ye hona chahiye tha, otherwise I would have prepared. Nothing. You are just being grateful this way. So this practice is going to give you a lot of peace of mind and emotional balance. So after you have finished being grateful for all the plans in your day going brilliantly well, end this magical practice by saying, and thank you for the great news coming to me today. Number 4, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. So this was our magical day. So tomorrow you are going to do this practice so that you create some better future and you literally become a creator of your life. Any questions or sharing? Yes, ma'am. How do we handle if the scheduled work is not done? Basically, not everything is in our hands. If you create a to-do list which is unrealistic, then there will be many things that will not be able to get completed. So it's better to make your to-do list with full awareness that what is possible. And if something doesn't work out, that's okay, because there is another day. Create intention for the next day. So instead of getting attached to itna to hona hi chahiye, then you will not be able to enjoy the achievements of what you have done. So let it go and start afresh the next day. Yes, Smita ji.
Yes, Pallal.
Yes.
For me, when I woke up in the morning, I was not well. और मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि मुझे बहुत सर्दी हो रही है, बहुत कफ है और बहुत ही अनईज है, तो मैं आज पता नहीं मैं काम कर पाऊंगी या नहीं. एंड थ्रू आउट द डे आई वाज जस्ट जनरेटिंग माई सर्दी तो नाक में हुई है ना, बाकी तो शरीर स्वस्थ है, चलो करते. इन दैट वे आई हैव क्रिएटेड माई सेल्फ एंड क्योंकि आज का day 14 is related to this what I have done, so I wanted to share. That's it.
Wow, amazing. Amazing. We all are really appreciating your efforts because आपने ये ना बहुत मुश्किल है. अभी स्मिता जी आपने भी देखा होगा, when something is not working in our body, हमारा माइंड जो है हमारा फोकस वही ले जाता है. लेकिन you have just आपने एक एग्जाम्पल सेट किया है कि कैसे हम शिफ्टिंग कर सकते हैं, and it is possible. You have just done a powerful act of shifting your emotions and thoughts to gratitude. और believe me, आपकी तबीयत अगर generally ऐसे वक्त में 8 दिन में ठीक होती है, if you are practicing the same way, you will feel better within 2 to 3 days. So your recovery period जो है ना, वो आपका बहुत ही fast हो जाएगा recovery. So you will enjoy even better health. So congratulations, because this is one huge success that you are being able to shift your thoughts. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.
Ma'am, what to say in that condition? Because nowadays I'm also facing spasm and frozen shoulder problems. So
yes,
how to be
now as Smita ji has shared, अगर उन्हें what did she say? She just said in a very simple language, सर्दी तो नाक में हुई है लेकिन बाकी बॉडी तो अच्छी है. So you said that I'm so thankful for my strong and powerful legs, क्योंकि इन पैरों की वजह से मैं एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जा सकती हूँ. I'm so thankful for my eyes. I can see clearly. I'm so thankful for my digestive system because it digests food without my supervision. So there are many other things in our body to be grateful for. This way, what happens? Your focus gets shifted. Your focus gets shifted. आपका frozen shoulder है या हाथ में दर्द है, आप सोचो या ना सोचो, वो तो है ही reality. You cannot change the reality, but when you change your focus, then you raise your vibrations. When you raise your vibrations, you attract opportunities which may help you in creating recovery of your troubled body part. So maybe किसी ने आपको कुछ दवाई दे दी, किसी ने आपको किसी डॉक्टर के पास जाने का मौका मिला जो ये कर सकते हैं, या you discover yourself कि शायद मेरे सोने में कोई पोजीशन ठीक नहीं होगी. So something will come into your mind as a thought and you will tend to take action on that so that you get relief. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि कोई आपको सजेस्ट करे कि उस डॉक्टर के पास जाओ, यहाँ ट्रीटमेंट बहुत अच्छा होगा, and you get to know the reasons. One thing just out of nowhere, may I ask you a question?
To me?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
You have frozen shoulder, you said, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you feel that घर की सारी जिम्मेदारी आपके ही कंधों पर है?
Little. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Means I'm the only person.
You are the only one. You feel that you are the only person who is carrying all the burden on your shoulders, and that's why your shoulders are tired. What will happen if you?
Right shoulder.
Yeah. What will happen if you let go of this thought?
I'll feel light.
First question is, are you ready to let go of it?
Yes, of course.
So try doing it. हो सकता है बार-बार नहीं होगा, and maybe I cannot create that space for you in these just 2 to 3 minutes because such conversations take time. But if you can let go of that thought कि I am responsible for everything and I have to do everything and I am the only person who is doing, if you can let it go, then you will see कि आपके frozen shoulder की recovery fast हो जाएगी.
Okay, ma'am.
No
I'll
one is
try.
alone. No one is alone. The power of intention, the power of the universe is working with you, and that force is invisible. So we think that we are alone doing everything on our own.
No, for household responsibilities, ma'am. Miss,
Yeah.
yes.
Still, household,
Everything.
still, you are not alone. You are
Okay.
getting that power. Your body is healthy. That's why you can do it. Imagine
Yes.
you, if you are bedridden, will you be able to do that?
No, no, absolutely not.
Yes. So your health is there. That power of universe is with you. But
Yes.
just what you need to do along with your medical treatment is your letting go of attachment to this thought that मुझे ही सब करना पड़ता है. There is no one to-
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got it.
Yes.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Dr. Sujata ji.
Yeah. Thank you very much, ma'am, for this beautiful sharing. I could really experience or I could imagine the way in which, like, tomorrow I will create the thought of some good news coming to me.
Yes, amazing, amazing, डॉक्टर सुजाता जी. और फिर हम एक काम करेंगे, कल शाम को बात करेंगे कि किसको क्या मैजिक मिला है and what great news you received, या what kind of magical outcome you all experienced. So
Yes,
let's
Yes, and
yes,
experience power of three also. Like I read 2 3 articles, and in all 3 articles, they said that you need 3 things. You need 3 things for this. You need 3 things, and I was like, throughout the day, I was remembering you.
Oh, wow, amazing. So that is the power of creation. That is the magic of number 3, right? Great, great. Amazing, Sujata ji. Thank you so much for your sharing. And milte hain kal. Let's meet tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. And remember, we will take sharing of the experiences of magical day. देखते हैं कि किसने क्या, because when we listen to each other's magical experiences, we attract the same experience into our life also. So let's come prepared and let's have fun tomorrow. See you tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Till then,
Thank
keep
you.
smiling, keep